This is my one of 94 Aston Martin Vanquish SDP, and it was in a flood. Now, try and stay away from buying flooded cars because it is literally like rolling a lottery. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose.
No, it's got bent rods and done the pistons. It's got done.
But when I had the chance of buying Aston Martin's last ever hand-built supercar, I had to get it. So I scraped everything that I could put together, and using my experience and probably a bit of naivety, I went for it and took the biggest gamble I've ever taken, because if this engine is destroyed, well, we're gonna have to sell our quadrifolio to fund the project, which I really, really don't want to have to do. And in this video, we are gonna see whether my gamble has paid off or if I've taken it too far this time. Right, well, let's get into it. You guys would have seen from the last video how much water was in this engine. So before I start stripping it, we're gonna see whether it even turns over by hand, because this engine could be hydrolocked, and if it is hydrolocked, then there's a high chance that it has bent a con rod. So, well, let's see. Well, she's turning. Right. She's not hydrolocked. It doesn't mean to say that a rod ain't going to be bent or a rod ain't going to be damaged, but she turns over, so let's get stripping. Now, do not forget that one of you guys will be walking away with this Aston Martin Vanquish for less than the price of a pint of beer. £5 is all that one ticket is. The link is in my description box below. Go and grab your tickets while they last. And for a limited time only, there are some great bundle deals you can have, so go and check it out. Bit of rust on that one there, but none on that, none on that, none on that, none on that. They're all at the same level, aren't they? So they wouldn't be.
Well, no, they'll be all right.
What?
Yeah, but they're just coil packs, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm just saying there's rust on that one there, but there's not rust on any of the other ones. So I assume that's only got to be down to sort of age, isn't it? Because that can't be water rust or anything like that, because otherwise they'd all be like it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I mean, you've washed it, and there ain't a rubber seal on here.
No. There's going to be water down there.
Bone dry.
Was it?
Do you think these are numbered?
Probably not, but
we'll not do it again.
We'll number them. Is what we've been doing is that for the fuel injectors as well, we've just gone around and just labelled them left, right, 1, 2, 3. They might not be, but just in case they are, we'll just err on the side of caution. So we'll do the exact same for these core packs now as well.
One.
Boop.
You going to mark them up?
Yeah, put them in order and I'll do it in a minute.
do they do? Suspend their mechanics on a piece of wire to get to these?
Yeah. Right, so this side is now all done. I've taken the spark plugs out. They are over there. Everything's all numbered up now. And now I've put some tissue just to stop anything from going down there, because I don't want anything going down there. And then it's time to get this side off as well now. Because we've already stripped one side of the engine, I'm not going to bore you guys and show stripping the other side as well. I'm going to cut straight to taking these coil packs out, and look how much oil was down one of these holes. Now, at first, I don't really know what I thought, to be fair. I just thought there was something really, really wrong with this engine, but I don't think it is. I'm sure that it is just a rocker cover gasket. So I'll add that to the list of things to do. Right, so we've got those inlet manifolds off. We've also got the coil packs out now. We've got the fuel injectors out. We are going to replace these gaskets, aren't we? Because a part of the Aston Martin service on their 6-year service, they needed to be done. To be fair, they are not 21 years old, are they? No. You can tell those rubber ain't, but we'll replace those anyway.
Let's have a look down the board.
See how rusty they are. Let's get the ball scope.
Oh, right.
What are you hoping, and what are you hoping to not see?
Well, I'm not hoping to see a load of rust on the board, but...
Well, you are going to see stuff at the top of the piston anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Right.
Oh, there's the board.
That board looks... Pick that up.
Pick that up?
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know, the board looks clean, doesn't it?
That does look clean. What's that sidewall look like?
That's the sidewall there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks all right.
What is that stuff on top of the piston there?
Oh, that's just like...
is that just wear over the time?
Yeah, it's just build up of coke and...
Of what?
It's like coke, like off the... It's like the residue off like...
Off the explosions?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sidewall there actually looks very clean, don't it?
Does look clean, that does, doesn't it? So what are you going to do now? We're going to see whether they come to top dead centre? Don't want to. Because that will determine whether the rods are bent.
Yeah. We've got the most technical contraption in the whole entire world, which consists of...
a flat ruler.
A flat ruler.
And that. I mean, we could get a proper dial gauge and put it down it, but
that's like,
to be fair,
that's too, like... That's too...
Yeah.
What's the word?
Yeah. Too scientific.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to tell if a rod's bent one way or the other.
Well, yeah, especially one that's been hydrolocked.
Yeah. Right. So set the camera up, and you're going to have to turn it over, and I'll do the measuring. See if that comes up a little bit more to top dead centre.
Up a bit more, yeah.
Right, that's it. That's top dead centre there, right?
Right, so we've just gauged it, and that is what TDC is.
That's top dead centre.
With that ruler and with that bit of masking tape there, that's exactly whereabouts it is.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I hate this bit.
If this one's straight, then I suppose if this one's the right one, I suppose you know they're both straight.
Right, go on then.
Up a little bit.
That's it. That's all right. That's the same.
Right, that's the second one then. Right, so that's third one down.
Third one down.
Move on to the fourth.
Bang on the mark. Yeah.
Fourth one down.
Fourth one down. Yeah.
Fifth one down. And nearly halfway there.
Touching the top of the piston. See?
Right, so that's the sixth one. So this side's all right.
Oh, oh.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7's all right. 7 out of 12.
This is nerve-wracking, this, I hate this. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Is that number 9?
Number 9.
9 out of 12.
There you are. Down, that's it. Bang on.
Number 10. What's this number? This is a penultimate one, number 11.
Right, yeah, and that's going down, that's it. Bang on. Come up.
Come up, yeah. Yeah?
No, it's not there yet, yeah. We must have just missed it. Or someone's stolen that piston. Oh no.
What?
It's bent. Not really. Ha ha ha. Bang on. See, look. That's me hitting the piston.
Yeah.
And that's bang on there.
Now, knowing that all these rods are okay, I decided to get in it and try and start it. But unfortunately, the audio corrupted. You can see me here trying to tap the starter button and nothing is happening. Nothing at all. I think is what we should do is that we should try and get that starter going now.
See if we can get the starter going, yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing now, isn't it? Otherwise, starter's got to come out, isn't it?
Yeah. My analytics shows me that over 68% of you guys aren't subscribed. Subscribing is completely free and it helps the channel grow more than you ever could know. So go and smash that subscribe button, and in return, I will keep on bringing these high-end cars in. Right, well the rear arch liner is now out and, well, can you find the starter motor?
Yeah.
Go on then, where is it? Show us.
It's right. There.
I don't know if the camera pick it up or not. It's right.
It's in there. Right up there. Just about to see it here. You got it there. There it is there. Right there.
Yes, I can see it. There you go. Right. Well, so you're hoping then, well, if you give it a tap, you think it might...
Probably
Is this wishful thinking?
This is probably no chance. But we can give it a tap.
Give it a tap.
Not losing nothing.
Because there is power going to that starter, isn't there?
Yeah.
Definitely power going to it. So I think, well, my bet was that it's rusted the solenoid on it, maybe.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So, okay.
Let's have a go.
Right.
Let's have a go.
Right, let's try. It's tapping away.
Press it and hold it.
Whoa! What was that? What was that?
I think that was a starter turn, trying to turn.
Shall I keep going, Dad? It is.
The only trouble is,
Yeah.
hold up,
What?
you're turning it over.
Yeah.
If any of that cleaner's in the sump,
Yeah.
where you ain't drained it out,
Yeah.
you need to drain that out.
Why?
Because it sucks you up the oil filter, you have WD-40 going into the oil intakes.
Well, okay, so shall I do that now then?
Yeah, drop the...
Well, you have to bring it back up then. Bloody hell, all it smells is penetrating oil. Yeah, all the valves are going up and down, Dad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are you gonna stop moaning now? You're gonna have like a bit of a happy face.
Nothing to do about an happy face, is it? Hey.
Well, it turns over. We know that there's fuel because obviously we had to disconnect it, we had to take the relays out to stop the fuel from going around. We'll turn it over by hand. So the only thing really now that we need is spark, isn't it? But
yeah.
we can't keep turning it over, can we? We need to put some oil in it, don't we?
Yeah, get some fresh oil.
So I have just rung Aston Martin. I'm going to go there and get the right oil for it. In bloody hell, they have some nice cars in there. And I've just been relieved a total of £502. Gaskets were, what were they, 200 quid, £218. Got an oil filter. Then got our gasket there with 2 sump plugs. And then we've got a total of 13 litres of oil. So, yes, all in all, a successful trip. Definitely not a cheap one, but I suppose nothing's going to be cheap when you're buying cars like this. So,
Nice and clean, isn't it? That's it. Come on, let's get some oil in. Turn her over. Turn it over to start motor and see if, I don't know if it's got an oil light switch on it or has it got a pressure gauge switch?
I'm not sure.
All right.
There's an oil light down there.
Yeah, so it might be interested. So I don't know whether on these they go out with the oil pressure or whether once the engine's running, recording it. Let me just go and watch, see if I can hear anything.
Oh, Dad, yeah, the oil light's gone out now, Dad.
The oil light's gone out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Show me.
Oh, no, it's gone back on.
Yeah, it will do because you're not turning over. Oh, we've got oil pressure. Yeah!
Right, so with that rocker cover gasket leak, and you saw what it was like when we took those ignition coils out, I have gone and got a rocker cover gasket. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to take the rocker covers off for it, but I've made a bit of a mistake because that's the rocker cover gasket. What's actually leaking is classed as the ignition coil gasket. So I've ordered 6 of those up, and we'll change them all at the same time, but obviously we're going to have to get this rocker cover off now. Dad was defeated. Now, I'm not going to start speaking too soon, because we haven't got it off yet. But Dad was definitely defeated. He ended up going home and he went, well, if you can do it, then you try and do it. So I thought, well, I'll try and find a way. Now, these bolts in here, I'd say, well, all of them are fine, apart from one. You've got this one that's down here. Let's see if we'll get the camera in here. So you've got this, I don't want to take my ratchet off of it, but it's basically right to the back here. I've had to undo some of this wiring harness here and pull it over. I've got a crowbar in there, and I've just wedged it between the back of the rocker cover and that wiring loom, and it's enabled me to basically have a small little gap. Now, the bolts I'm going to be undoing are a lot like this one here, where they're an 8mm. You take the cover off, and it's a 10mm behind it. So it's not really the best sort of ones to be having right at the back, but we can only play the cards that we're dealt. So let's get it done. I've got Alfie in here. What are you doing, Alfie?
Bolt catching.
He's bolt catching. So I've got him with a magnet underneath it, because if the bolt does come off and decide it wants to go for a walkabout, I'm hoping that will catch it, because if that goes down there, then to be honest, well, that'll be it. It'll be gone. So yeah. Right, there you go. Right, that's yours. Go and keep that safe. Now, in the last video, the previous owner of the Vanquish left a comment, and if you are watching now, then please, please, please contact me with the email in my description box below. Yeah?
That's it. That's it. That's what we're stopping it. Right, that's easy. Alright. Now lift your end up. That's it. Right, go.
Now, one of these ignition coil gaskets were £5. We had to get 6 of them. But guess what else is also £5? Just one entry into this raffle. Go and grab your tickets while they last, and one of you guys are going to be driving away in an Aston Martin Vanquish SDP. Right, so we've now changed the rocker cover gasket. We've also done the gasket and the 6 spark plug holes as well. It was only these 2 that were leaking, but of course we're not going to do all this way and not do the whole entire thing. So that's all changed. And now let's go over to that top end. Now look at that. It's nice and clean in there, isn't it? Nice and clean. See, that is the metal bracket there. That's caused nothing but problems. So that needs to stay back there. Very, very clean underneath here. Very happy with that. Let's get this rocker cover back on and hopefully she goes back on all right. There you go.
I'll leave it on there, is that all right though?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, oh, 1 second. That's it. There you go. Right. Ready? You're all right. The rocker box is done, and well, take a look at that. Look at those grey hairs that it's given. That was not a nice job, was it?
No, it's killing my back.
That was really not nice. We ended up, well...
You got the one that's up the back there at the top.
Yep.
Which don't seem too hard, but it's a bracket, metal bracket that's bolted to the bulkhead that comes up.
Oh no, it's not bolted to the bulkhead, it's bolted to the back of the engine. It actually sits on the back of the engine.
All right, is it?
Yeah.
All right, I thought it was a subframe along the back it sits on.
No, it's actually bolted to the back of the engine, which I don't know why they would have put a bracket there, because it don't really hold a lot, does it?
Well, it's vibration, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got wiring on it.
Yeah, but that, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was that?
No, that was only about 4, I think.
Well, that was, yeah, that, but I'm talking about this one down
here.
That
one down there, well, that's a miracle one, that down there.
Yeah, to be fair...
To get the bracket on there, get it in without cross-threading it, and get the top on, and the little cover that goes over the top.
It was nigh on impossible, wasn't it?
They had one chance only not to cross-thread it, and lucky enough it didn't.
Yeah.
You couldn't get the socket in there. Oh, yeah. Bad.
Yeah, I've had to listen to probably, well, we started at 12, it's just gone 4 now. I had to listen to 4 hours of, oh, I told you not to buy this car. Oh, this is the last Aston Martin I ever work on. But we managed to finally do it. And now, well, the next thing is to get these plugs in it, ain't it?
Get the plugs in, get the inlet manifolds on.
Yep.
Then we can see if it starts.
Oh yeah. All right, mate. Right, it's the following day, the coil packs are all in, the covers are on, and now it's time to get these inlet manifolds on and see whether she, well, it's
Wow, yeah. She or he?
it's a she.
She,
It's a she, yeah. It's a she. We'll see whether she,
Keep fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed.
whether it runs or not.
Pete's normally it goes right.
It does actually. Whenever Pete goes, it goes wrong, so.
The other side at the same time.
So I was just about to put this carbon fibre strut brace on. It's one of the last things that needs to go on. And look what I found in this corner. 180304. And look what that's like. If that would have had any water in it, all of this would have been running, or it would have been smudged, or this whole thing would have, where it would have even been, it would just turn into mash, wouldn't it? It'd be like all, it just wouldn't be there at all. So look at that, and look at the numbers up there. Look how clear that is. So that's a very good indication that this car hasn't really been in a flood. Well, it has obviously been in a flood, but not a high flood at all. Very happy to find that. Right, today is the day we're going to find out. I built it all back up last night, so...
Didn't take long?
Not really, no. Not really. I put that back on it, got the carbon fibre strap brace. And did you see that little, you haven't seen it yet, have you? I'll show you a photo of it later on. The guys have already seen it, but there's a little piece of paper underneath here, which basically proves that the flood can't have been that high, because it's all got pencil on it. And
It's all still there, not all gone.
Yeah, but it's all built up. We don't need to put the airbox back on it, do we? That'll be fine.
No, not to run it.
So,
moment of truth.
Did
you should have bought it or should have?
I don't really want to start it. I mean, I've got to go connect the fuses back up in the
in the
rear. When we were turning it over by hand, I had to disconnect the fuel pump relays because it kept spitting out fuel. So I managed to find those. You wouldn't believe how hard it'd be to find a fuse diagram for this thing and try and find fuses for it. It wasn't kind, I must admit. So that's it, fuse. That fuse in, that fuse in.
Sure, you don't want to leave it till Monday?
Nope, it's Friday today. It's going to be...
If you leave it till Monday, it still won't be so bad. I won't spoil your whole weekend.
Well, we've got to find at some point. It might be a course, we might be able to drink tonight. It might be all right. Right.
I don't want to know.
You know what? Normally I just go into it and I'll just go, yeah, let's just do it. But I am a bit nervous, I must admit. I don't really want to do this.
Yeah, but we've checked everything, haven't we?
Well, it turns over by hand.
It's got a spark, it's got fuel.
It's got oil pressure. We've put new spark plugs in it. That's into neutral, the button's red.
Well, I'll be happy if it just turns over, but...
I doubt it's not going to fire up straight away, I wouldn't have thought, would it? We're saying that we have had oil pressure up to it, haven't we?
We've had it turned over quite a bit. We do know it sparks. Hit the button then. Just get on with it.
Well, I actually don't want to do it. Right, ready, right. 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
I told you that this engine would be fine. It's a bit loud, isn't it?
Bit noisy.
Why is that noisy?
I
Why is that so noisy?
don't know, a bit noisy, isn't it? Bit noisy down that front end. Sounds like it's coming from the timing chain or this area, so I don't really know. Did sound a bit. Might
Ain't going to be these, is it?
Yeah, it might be the bearings where it's been sat in the water in them. Should we check? I'll tell you what we do. We'll just there's a tensioner there, so we can just tension that. And let me find a.
Oh, there you go. That's what that is. I'll put my mic to it just in case so everybody can hear. Spin that again, Dad.
There's one.
Right, so whereabouts the water car has obviously been sat in the water, the water's got into the bearings on these pulleys. So I can't imagine they're going to be expensive at all. So, well, might as well put it back on and start it back up again, didn't we?
Yeah, but I just wanted to know it was that.
Right, let's start it again.
I mean, it sounded all right. Just get in and check the oil pressure. Just check the oil light.
Okay.
Check the oil light and everything. Make sure the oil pressure goes out and all that. Well, they're noisy, them bearings, aren't they?
Yeah.
It starts.
We've got an engine management light on, which the engine management light, we've put a lot of oil down these boards, haven't we?
Yeah.
So that might be the emissions that's throwing that engine management light on. We've got an airbag light on. Got a friend of mine who's actually got one of these Vanquishes and he says that his airbag light's always on, so I won't read too much into that in a minute.
What about the back? Look. It's got a bit of condensate, a little bit of steam coming out the exhaust.
Yeah, but it's got to burn off all the oil and stuff that we put down the boards. It's noisy with those pulleys like that, but...
Just stick it back in copart, it's a runner. Hey. I can't believe it just started. Didn't even turn over.
No, I thought it'd have gone...
Yeah, I thought it would have turned over, then fired up. It just fired instantly.
Well, we have been turning it over a lot, haven't we? And I suppose
Yeah,
we
still
turned
don't
it
matter.
over, the oil's got up. The only thing left then is the fuel, ain't it? Which, once the...
What about the gears?
No, leave that for now.
What?
Give it a bit of a rev.
Well then, it's not smoking much, is it? Look, it's obviously a little bit of smoke coming out, isn't it?
Hold that microphone.
Isn't there? Look, that's obviously where the water's in the exhaust and everything. It smells water. It smells a bit WD-40.
Now, if that is not worth at least £5 for an RAFFLE ticket, then I don't know what is. Remember, the link is in my description box below. Go and grab your tickets before they sell out.
I can go to the pub.
Well, that'll be a very good weekend now, won't it? Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. She runs. Now in the next episode, we've got to see whether she drives. I'll see you all in the next one.
Pub time! Here we come! I'm going early.